That was weird.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right. Welcome. Huh?
When you're ready to do the screens too.
Welcome to another Woods Report. I don't even know what she was saying, but
wherever you do down there and it starts to show the background.
Oh, okay. Of course, always issue.
Happened. And you always ask me like I did something.
That's why I said you didn't do anything. You didn't touch the computer.
Nothing
it's so
different.
Weird.
I just went on and do my normal updates to flyers and whatever else.
That is so weird.
So,
well, anyway, y'all, we had to sign out and sign back in again.
I know.
Isn't that weird? But anyway, a lot of stuff going on, y'all. The hurricane is coming. So we got that coming. We got to let's let everybody come into the room. Mm-hmm. The 5 people that we have that watch all the time.
So you can't
whoever watch, I don't care.
Call those things that be not as though they were.
Right.
So the 10,000 people that are coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're not waiting on 10,000 people.
Well, quit saying that. The little 5 people. Thank you, 5 people that show up. Despise not small beginnings.
Then why does it say? Let me see. Let me go back to this thing. It got upcoming. See, this is so weird.
We're not on thing.
Yeah, we are, but I don't know why these 2 made it upcoming. So people waiting in the other room. Let me delete that.
Oh, when we first went live.
Yeah,
it's the 2 times you went in.
But you know, we have a prepping channel. So prepping for this hurricane is right up our alley.
We talked about some of that too, right?
Not really a hurricane, but I found a guy on YouTube who was telling people how to prepare for a hurricane.
Wow.
And so I like that. That's why I'm gonna talk about a little bit of stuff he said. Because a lot of people are in the
you delete that other one?
Yeah, they're in that path that you were saying.
Wow.
And so they may end up, getting hit. But they telling people to get out, right?
How can you prepare for a hurricane while you're in your home? You need to really leave.
You need to leave, but you can they may end up, you can prepare for your house.
Make barriers or
that's
something.
What I'm saying. You can
windows.
You can get your house prepared.
I know when I watch
a little bit, as much as you can.
I'm an HGTV person, and
what's up, TikTok?
And a lot of times, they'll show those homes that they're renovating, whatever. That are in those areas of these hurricanes. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times when they're renovating, they'll do like for example, when they're doing the shutters outside the window, they'll have metal something that you close up over your windows to help barricade and keep the water or whatever out. So it's like, wow.
There's things you're supposed to do to your house if you in that type of an area, mm-hmm. I guess, like you said. Mm-hmm. And then there's some things you should just have. Period. If you own a home.
I was just telling my mom, I know it's hard to sometimes disaster, Mother Nature, it hits you all over the country, all over the world. Tsunami, hurricane, tornado, mm-hmm. whatever. But it would be hard for me to move to an area where I've seen this happen more than one time. I would be really concerned to live in areas that's near the ocean, mm-hmm. but I know it's beautiful land, and some people may not have the opportunity to move wherever else. Mm-hmm. But you would think move inland, but then you're dealing with hurricanes,
right?
Tornadoes,
right,
like Kansas and all of that. But that would be my concern. Is like, I don't want to live near the water, but we live near.
We live a lot of lakes,
but the lake don't do anything. It doesn't.
Well, it says Hurricane Idalia. I hope I'm saying the name right. Yeah. Idalia strengthens in. Why are you naming it something like that? What happened to Susie or Mary?
They have other names. Hillary. There's a Hurricane Hillary.
Well, Mom. Hurricane Idalia strengthens en route to Florida, threatening dangerous storm surge. So even if you don't get hit directly with the hurricane, the storms and the rain alone,
right?
It says Hurricane Idalia gained fury over the Gulf of Mexico on Tuesday. So it's getting bigger, they said, as it's crawling towards the Florida Gulf course, forcing evacuations in low-lying coastal areas, expected to be swamped when the powerful storm hits overnight. Now, Ma, you said something about 15 feet or something?
It's up to 3 and it can get between 10 and 15 feet.
Between 10 to 15 feet. It's up to 3 now, she's saying. Our Roman
And we
reporter.
always think when we hear the news reporter, the weather, when these hurricanes are coming towards our areas, that it's the end. You hope it's the ending of it.
Right, it's not coming
Not
in
the beginning strong.
By the time the storm was forecast to reach Category 3, classified as a major hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 111 miles per hour. That's a lot. The Simpson went on the scale. Okay. The hurricane was upgraded on Tuesday to a Category 2 after it topped the wind speed surpassed 95 miles per hour, feeding on the warm, open waters of the Gulf. Wow. It says Florida Governor,
our favorite friend,
Ron DeSantis,
he will talk about,
who is running to be Republican candidate, urged residents in low-lying communities to heed orders to seek higher ground, warning that the storm surge could cause life-threatening floods. And we can't swim. So I've seen people escape and go up to the roof of their house. We would just drown.
It's up to 3 now.
It's up to 3?
Yeah.
The time is running out very, very rapidly. Now, here's the thing, too. They're giving you plenty of time to get out of there.
They told us a few days ago.
That's like Hurricane Katrina. They was telling people to leave and they didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Somebody says, we're leaving in 5 minutes, headed out the door now. This one lady said. She and her husband did not board up their home as they did ahead of last September's hurricane, Ian, saying they are more concerned about flooding than the wind.
Hurricane Ian.
Yeah.
See, when this happens every year in your area, when you move,
some people live there their whole life.
I would sell their house real quick and move.
Well, she's saying last time Ian was more wind. This one they saying it's more water.
I'm sorry.
At the White House, U.S. President Biden said he and DeSantis were in constant contact, adding that he had assured the governor that federal disaster assistance will remain in place for as long as it takes. So he was talking to Ron DeSantis. Now, this is what you said, Ma, up to 15 feet of storm surge.
10 to 15, it may go up to.
This guy says, I don't panic, I prepare. Who runs 6 charter fishing boats in Venice along the Gulf Coast. Speaking of prepare, that's where I wanted to talk about this. Because we're preparers. We have a prepping channel. And you can only prepare for so much.
I know.
And I like this guy.
In this situation, I would board it up and leave.
Right. I like this guy. I watched his video today. And he has some good stuff. I figure I'll go through some of them. He lives there.
He'll be here soon. Hurricane Idalia.
See this storm continuing to strengthen over the very warm waters in the Gulf of Mexico.
Idalia is now a hurricane. It was.
Filter. I gotta take this down. I'm probably just gonna wrap this with trash bags, honestly, and duct tape for now to get me through the next few days. The Bronco is sitting out front here, getting ready to have a new front windshield put on to replace that giant crack right there, because nobody likes a giant crack. I'm sorry, I've already used that joke. I gotta haul this trash off so it doesn't blow off everywhere. Basically what you want to.
First thing, he getting ready to say it. You shouldn't have anything in your yard that wind can pick up and throw and become a what you call it?
It can hurt someone else's home.
Yeah, you may have a rake or something in your yard that could end up blowing up and going through somebody's house, or so nothing around. So you can prepare. There's certain things you can do. Nothing around your house that can be picked up. Even a flower pot. Nothing. Like we would take our flower pots up. Nothing in your yard or around your house that can be used as a weapon when the wind can come to it.
What you want to do is make sure that you get everything tied down or put up so that it doesn't either blow through your window.
Tied down. So if it's something that you can't bring in, at least tie it down. Probably large pieces of furniture or something that's outside, tie it down so that hopefully it won't blow. But I mean, that's the most you can do.
Or blow through a neighbor's window. I mean, potentially it could actually harm or kill someone. It's kind of a mess out here because...
Let me see some of the other stuff he's saying.
Things constantly, possibly. And you may have to change the oil probably at least every 2 days. You might have to change the oil every day if you're using these things. And that's probably something that a lot of people just don't think about. I'm kind of a technology geek, so I love generators.
He talking about your stuff that you use, like your he's like farming or things that's outside, or like he just getting ready to say generators, things like that. Make sure that all your stuff is up to date, your oil, your gas, whatever kind of stuff you use for it. For us, I have the little things that we have. I got to make sure it's charged up, so that with electricity go out,
battery banks, solar power, all that. I'm going to show you some of that stuff later. That stuff can really help you out. I just love tech. I'm sorry, it can make your life easier. So if you can use it for certain times, I'm all for it.
Solar panels, all that stuff. Get all that stuff together. This thing is taking so long.
But I do have, well, I'm gonna go over some of this stuff later. Anyway, we're not taking the camper, but that's what we have it for, basically.
Remember we talked about people who had those campers and stuff?
Why are you not taking a camper?
He probably don't feel like he need to take it where he's at. If they have to get out, he'll probably take the camper. But a lot of preppers put stuff in their camper so that if they need to get out really quick, they have all the stuff in there.
So how would you know to get out? How quickly that you know?
You're following the storm. You following the storm. And also, too, going off of just a little bit of what he said, if you don't have a camper, everybody don't have a camper. Right. And sometimes you're going to stay in your house. Not everybody's evacuated. If you're not at a part where they saying it's going to directly hit or whatever, you're going to stay in. But you might be affected because your electricity might go out. So you should have paper towels, all of your paper stuff, your water. Water is essential. Water is essential. You should have all of that stuff. Extra water. We have a water filter system. I think everybody should have a water filter system. Mm-hmm. So then that way, if the water around you is not able to be drinkable, you have a water filter system. You can filter water and drink. Just think of it this way. I always tell my sister this way when we prepping. If you had to go camping, how would you live? If you had to go camping? How would you live without electricity, without heat, without gas, without any of that stuff?
Well, he got a camper. I definitely would get in that, make sure it's got all the stuff in it and leave.
Mm-hmm. But everybody can't leave.
To get away from the storms if we have to.
And then this is prepping for water.
Run it dry.
To come.
Sorry for the discombobulated format of this video.
Run your swimming pool dry. Some people got water all in their swimming pool, and that'd be hitting all
lot of the homes don't have basements, right? These homes don't have basements.
No, I wouldn't want a basement.
I'm just saying, a lot of the Florida homes, they don't have basements like we do.
And then, of course, this is...
Really? This your plan for movie night? Yeah, I got rid of our...
Of course, your windows. We already know that.
Obviously, a grill is a great way.
Board your windows up, board your doors, sandbags around the entrances, things that water can come in. Another thing we do is, and you probably don't realize it, I have those bins. So I like bins. I don't like boxes. Mm-hmm. In the garage, I like bins. So if you are underwater, if you got a waterproof bin, your stuff is in there, mm-hmm. and not boxes. If your stuff is in boxes, it's gonna get wet.
And I know another thing that in the home before, the other home we had where we had a basement. Yeah. We had everything on another level and up. We didn't have nothing on the floor. Right. We tried to keep everything up in case it was a flood in the basement. But
if these people get hit with 15 feet of water, your stuff is literally going to be underwater. So try to have your stuff, and we talked about this before, that the imported papers and stuff, having it in a safe, a waterproof, fireproof safe. So that way you don't have to think about it. So there's just a few little things.
Grill. I mean, that's how real men cook anyway. But maybe you'd like to have a gas grill. Real handy. You can use the propane.
Have your propane ready. Just a lot of it is common sense stuff, right?
Battery backups.
No, you notice
generators,
battery banks.
Prepping has become more popular.
You have a solar panel.
What?
Prepping has become more popular now. Even in the worst cases, like even Maui, fires, you can't prep against a fire.
You can prep your get out bag,
to go bag, and then like you're saying, a safe, important stuff is in something that's fireproof. God forbid.
And what's your escape plan? Where are you going to? So you can prepare a little bit. There's going to be things you're not going to be prepared. I mean, we know that, obviously. But don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I don't like people that say, well, you can't prepare for anything, so just take it as it goes. No, just prepare a little bit. You get life insurance. You get all these other insurance. So you prepare. Just make sure, It's not 100%.
People argue with me about that. But if you have a solar panel, it generates power. If you don't have a
So all of those things. Solar panel. So he basically going through, those are ones you can move around. I only got one.
I'm not gonna take the time.
I need one like that, but that costs
This is, I think, 400 watt solar panel.
Yeah.
The other one was a 100 watt solar panel. These things are super good for like keeping your phones charged, because you want to make sure that you have a way to communicate and also find out what the weather's doing. If you don't have a smartphone, you want to at least have a weather radio. And these power banks work perfect. You can even get the little power banks. Also,
I have a small one. You also need to have what he just said, the radio. You need to have that crank radio so you can hear what's going on, because when your electricity's out, you're not going to be able to listen to nothing going on. So that's basically it. Just giving people like things to do to prepare for the hurricane, especially those of you who are in the site of the hurricane. The main thing I would say is make sure your windows are secure. I wouldn't put anything near my window. I would make sure that that's boarded up at least or something, because that wind is coming through 100 miles per hour. And people are not going to listen. They're going to have stuff in their yard that's going to be blowing around. It's going to come crashing right through your window.
I don't know.
So Emerald says, hello, ladies. I'm the force of many. Thank you very much. The one where I say one or two in there. Cotillia says, hey, ladies and mama. Wendy says, hello, ladies. Everybody saying hi to each other. Wendy saying hi, mom. Colleen says, good evening, ladies and mom. Emerald says, everybody saying hi to each other. Roni is saying, hi, this guy is giving some good info to y'all for the winter filtration tip too. Yeah, true. Same thing applies for winter. Same thing. Mm-hmm. And Cotillia says plastic bins are really good to store stuff, not cardboard boxes. Thank you. Get rid of cardboard boxes. If you got cardboard boxes, get rid of them. If you have stuff in cardboard boxes, because we have things like kitchen things or whatever that we store in the garage, if they're small, put those in bins. Mm-hmm. Put that in a bin, that cardboard box in a bin.
Yeah, because that's even keeping rodents and
everything,
bugs, spiders, stuff like that out as well.
Yep, and it's neater too.
He lives in that area?
Yeah, he's getting ready. He says here, preparing for Hurricane Idalia. Mm-hmm. So he lives in that area. All right, y'all. So that's just a few little things to prepare and to get ready for the hurricane. Okay?
And just be praying for those people.
And prayer, number one, is prayer. That's your best preparation, I guess, is prayer. Because as much as you prepare, like you said, anything, storms have gone through neighborhoods and few people, one house is up, one house down.
I know, you like,
who choose, how do you know which house gonna get
the wind good? Is just going through or whatever it is.
For us though, if we was there, we would leave. I wouldn't stay because we are not physically, and we have a handicapped person. My mom, she can't climb up on no roof. Mm-mm. So she laughing. So I bet you know what? She probably could if she needed to. I bet you she could.
I don't think so.
Grandma couldn't walk.
She'll call on Jesus.
Grandma couldn't walk. And remember that time when, what was it? My grandma got up and was walking. Mm-hmm. They can walk when they want to.
It's a miracle. I can walk.
Mm-hmm. What was it? She was running to the door or something. She got up and was walking.
I don't know.
I think Mama can walk when she want to.
I don't think so. It would be a miracle.
No, she went to church that time and she walked.
Ma,
remember?
That's been a while back though.
Ma? Yeah. She went to church and that, you know how they had the Holy Ghost filled pastors. Get up and walk! Walk, Lord Jesus, and walk! And she got up and walked around the church.
Oh, my mom.
Now, I asked her that why now she can't do that. Ma, why you can't do that now? I'm talking about with that man, the pastor.
She said her legs hurt. She said her legs hurt worse now.
I'm saying when the pastor said get up and walk, you walk. So if you went now, you don't think he could get you to get up and walk? I bet you his house caught on fire, she'd be up and walking.
Stop.
She said she'll get out of here some kind of way.
And she'll be on her walker rolling.
The time she get on that
she'll
thing.
roll out.
Oh, you mean the walker or that scooter?
The walker.
Oh, because if she was trying to get on that scooter, the whole house would be in flames. All right,
she'll roll down steps
to get out. Yeah, just like me, I can't climb on no roof, but I bet you I can if the house is on fire.
It's supernatural power.
I'll be asking God for supernatural power. Oh, see, she said somebody knocked on the door and she got to the door quick. See, when you want to. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Chloe Bailey and Haley Bailey. They have a new Victoria's Secret line out. I always say Victoria's Secret is she don't have our size. That's the old joke.
The secret is.
You never heard that joke?
Mm-hmm. Comedians say it all the time.
Victoria's Secret.
I don't even know what's the largest they go.
Victoria's Secret is she don't have our size. That's her size. And when they watch you, when you come, have you ever walked into a Victoria's Secret?
Mm-hmm.
And you see how they look at you? Mm-hmm. I could be coming to buy a candle. I could be coming to buy something for a person.
A little knick-knack thing or something.
I could be
for
buying
someone else's
a gift.
Shower.
So why do you assume that I'm coming to buy something for me? But they do give you that look like.
One of the things that Mom and I were, when we were leaving the Women's Black Expo in Chicago, one of the booths had a big, large poster with big women, fluffy women in lingerie. Mm-hmm. And I said, Ma, that caught your eye, didn't it? It caught both of our eyes.
But they probably look good, though.
They were solid size women, but they were big.
But I'm saying even fat models, they still are.
Well, they want to model the best of the fat.
And I don't trust them. That's the other thing, too. What? I don't trust fat models.
Why?
A lot of these fat models.
Okay.
A lot of these fat models were once sports people and stuff. So their bodies are still together. They just fat. That's all.
Well, it depends because still
look fit.
Some of these fluffy girl magazines do show the real one. The real ones.
I don't see that. You don't see the funny shapes and all.
But it shows them in their lingerie, and I was like, okay.
No, but they don't show funny shapes and cellulite and all that stuff. They's tight still.
They solid women.
It's a big leg.
They don't have 5 stomachs.
Yeah. That's not a real.
They have one big stomach.
Exactly.
But it's solid.
And she was probably an athlete who got pregnant or something. If you see her next year, she'll be right back down.
We were talking about you show your big thighs. Your thigh is just big, but it's together. It's solid.
Yes.
Oh, well.
They still solid. That's what I'm saying.
I wonder who decided to do between these sisters to do the Victoria's Secret line.
Somebody
was it the older one?
Oh, I don't know.
She seems more sensual than
probably
Hallie.
Came to them, but it's not sensual clothes.
It's not?
It's sports. It says R&B music is good. Dang, this thing keep moving. Hold on. This stupid thing. Whatever.
Don't you hate web pages where you land on the page and all these ads pop up at you and the page is like moving by itself and you like,
you can't even read the story because of the ads.
I don't want this. No.
That's ridiculous. I need an ad blocker.
Yeah.
Well, they talking about blocking here. From blocking out the haters to releasing new projects, haters like Funky Dineva. Chloe and Haley Bailey. Hallie Bailey.
Hallie. How you say her name?
I said Haley, and somebody put in bold letters, it's Halle, not Haily. Hallie. Hey, whatever. She know who she is. Chloe and Hallie Bailey live busy lives. So when they thought about the Victoria's Secret collection, they wanted something versatile, they said. Fashionable pieces for fellow girls on the go. That's what they wanted. So let me look at this while I'm reading this. You scroll up, you can look at their stuff. We wanted this collection to fit our everyday lives, they told people. Sometimes we don't have time to change when we're going from place to place. We wanted to have something that is easy, wearable for every occasion. We are public figures and we constantly have to look professional, but we want to look cute wherever we go, added Hallie. So It's really cool with all of these items in the collection where we're able to dress them up, but also dress them down. Taking a departure from the bold patterns and the graphic tees, the duo's previous collaborations with VS Pink, the upcoming CXH, which is Chloe, I guess, and Halle, collection features minimalist designs, color palettes, and suitable for various occasions. So what do you think? Mirroring the duo's, personal wardrobe, the collection pieces include trendy parachute pants, cropped puffer jackets, sheer shirts, and Halle-inspired bodycon maxi dress. You probably at the end if you still going.
Is this their stuff?
Oh, that's their stuff?
I don't know. This page is showing other things.
That's other stuff. Yeah, go down. That's not them. It was the first stuff you were showing. Yeah, that. So keep going. Keep going.
It didn't have nothing.
Oh, keep going so I can see. I wasn't looking.
It wasn't nothing after. It was just this.
Okay, keep going.
And her by her.
Oh, okay.
It was a video.
Okay, keep going.
Her by herself.
Okay.
And her sister by herself.
So it looked like it's comfortable sports. They said sports stuff like that.
Like kind of like a little comfortable, cutesy kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's their pink collection, look like. That's not their new collection. But anyway, it looks like it's more of
what was the video showing too? You wanted to show them video?
Yeah,
are
but
they talking about it? Is that something different?
That's something different.
Oh.
So when we was talking about Chloe and Halle, I keep saying Halle. Like
Halle Berry.
God, why can't I remember her name?
So she says her name the same way. Halle Berry.
It's Halle. Why do I keep calling her Haley?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? She looks like a Haley, don't she? She looks like one of those sweet little girls that's in school.
Oh, wow.
Don't you think so? I wanted to show, they play a little game called Do You Know Your Sister? So I wanted to play this and see if you can answer the questions for me and I can answer them for you. Okay?
No, it's what I'm doing for me.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
I like them.
It's what I'm doing for me.
People should say nothing negative about them.
She's gonna cry.
Right? Don't say nothing negative about Chloe and Halle.
It's Chloe and Halle, and we are currently chilling at home, and we are about to play BuzzFeed's Sister Test to see how well we both know each other.
Check off every detail you absolutely know about your sister. Their birthday. I know yours.
I know your birthday.
March.
All right. What's my birthday?
You want me to say all this on live too?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Go ahead. What's my birthday?
January 22nd.
And yours?
68. You want me to do your year?
It don't matter. You already said it anyway.
Oh.
We already talked about how old we are.
Some of this you probably not want out.
Well, we'll see. Yours is September 6th, 1962.
Yeah, I found out 2 days after Beyonce. I forgot she's
your birthday?
She's a Virgo too.
July 1st, 1998.
Okay, check it off.
Check it off.
Their age.
Well, we just said our age. Mm-hmm. How old am I? You said the age. You said the birthday.
6 years younger.
But how old am I?
If I'm 6,
we
55.
moved in here. Okay, that's what made it easy. And you 60, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I make you 62 or something. You 60.
You are 20.
You are 21.
I hate them. 20 and 21.
It's just a year apart.
I got shoes older than them.
You're 20. Astrological.
What's your astrological sign? Even though we don't believe in it.
Capricorn.
No, me.
Capricorn.
No. I'm Aquarius.
No.
Yes, I'm an Aquarius. I'm not a Capricorn.
I thought you was in the Capricorn
after
the 21st.
Mom was a Capricorn.
Oh.
Buzz, you are a Virgo.
Right.
Sorry.
You missed that.
That's an obvious one. I just don't keep up with the sign.
Your middle name, you don't have one. What's mine?
Denise.
Okay.
Middle name.
Of course I know your middle name.
Lynn.
It's Elizabeth.
Easy. Their phone number.
You know my phone number? You don't have to say it out loud. You do? Say it in my ear. What's my phone number? You are lying. What's my phone number?
I know the last 4 digits.
What's my whole phone number? I know you don't know it.
I do know it.
Say it in my ear.
I'm trying to, the first 3 I get.
Go ahead.
The area code I get messed up.
Go ahead.
Isn't it? I forgot.
I know you don't know.
I don't dial your number.
I know yours though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You missed 2, y'all. So far, she's missed 2 things.
These girls are 20 and 21. I'm 60. Why am I going to remember a lot of stuff?
But you should know. I know your phone number.
Phone numbers change in
No.
years.
I know your phone.
My number is the same near my mom's. That's why I know my mom's number.
But I know
yours a digit off from mine.
You should know my number.
I don't know. I know the last 4 digits.
In case you have to call an emergency.
It'll come to me hopefully at that time.
All right.
But right now you got me on the spot with these questions.
Yours is. Yep. Done. Easy. Okay, their coffee order.
What kind of coffee do I like?
You don't drink coffee.
If I do go to Starbucks.
You do that mocha, that drink. Mocha?
Frappuccino
mocha. Yeah.
And then you don't drink coffee. If you do, you'll drink it regular with sugar, 100 pounds of sugar in it, and some cream. Mm-hmm. And you didn't know my Frappuccino mocha.
I do, because I buy it.
All right. You said Frappuccino something.
I said mocha first.
Oh, okay. All right. They don't drink coffee.
But we both don't drink it. Therefore, there's no order. Therefore, we got it right. Okay. Their preferred
pizza topping for me.
Pepperoni.
Okay. Ooh, you do you
That's
have
why
one?
I don't like doing
just relax.
Because I'm not.
Do you even have one?
That's what I'm saying. I don't like doing
You know what? Your favorite pizza is Illuminati.
Right.
So I could do that.
Okay.
That wins. I said Illuminati's. Right?
Some people may know this and they don't even have to be relative.
Which is sausage. Right? Okay.
Pizza topping. Mushrooms.
And mine is thin crust.
And tomato sauce and no cheese.
And
do we have to do this?
Talk
about the other things. I'm tired of
you
these
like
girls.
spinach. You like basil.
I'm trying to tell I'm getting kind of bored.
You getting bored because you losing. You not getting the stuff right.
I don't feel like dealing with Chloe and her sister right now.
All right.
You love them so much.
I didn't say I love them so much. I said I like them.
I think you like them so much.
Okay.
The one thing I do want to say about them,
I didn't say I love them. Like I
like
watch
them. Okay, excuse me for the pronoun. Right.
Go ahead.
The thing that I do see happening with the Chloe situation, Hallie, she's doing well even by herself, doing some things. And you think of like the Mary group, Erica doing her solo, her stuff is really excelling. They're well together, even though, they're not always together.
Yeah.
These 2 girls, for me, in my opinion, Chloe is good with her sister.
Yeah.
She's still trying to find herself by herself.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that.
Yeah.
So when they're together, you recognize them.
Mm-hmm.
You like, oh, those are those sisters. Chloe by herself? No.
You recognize Hallie
by herself. Hallie is establishing kind of like
because of us Disney movie.
Like the Mary.
Yeah.
Erica is establishing Mary by herself. She don't need to be with her sister Tina. This is the same. I think of these 2 sisters are the same. Like Mary, Chloe by herself.
Okay, so if
Hallie by herself, yeah.
Okay, so if we did stuff, who would you be? Chloe.
The person, I don't understand what you're saying.
It's like it's hard
I know I'm not established. I even made a comment about I'm always the background. I don't mind being the background with any of my family and friends because that's what I do. I like background. I like being a background singer, helping, being a servant. So I'm not the front, whatever you call that when they're on the stage, the lights on them. But I'm talking about the strength of the 2 sisters together.
But I'm saying that's the same
other
thing.
one is trying to find herself. So
how's that different?
It's different because that's not what we're about. We're not about what Mary does or what these ladies do. I don't want to be like that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want a solo career.
Never want a solo. Never want to be the comedian. Never want to be the spotlight. You are, and I know and I recognize that. But these sisters are both trying to be.
I actually don't like spotlight, but I get what you're saying.
You are when you're on stage.
I don't like it, though.
I don't care if you don't like it. A lot of comedians probably get tired and say, I don't feel like being funny tonight.
Most people that's funny.
But when you put the mic to them, they are funny.
Most people that's funny are in real life.
Right.
We don't like being around.
And I get it. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, I'm tired of people now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But you're right. When I got to perform, I'm there.
But these two sisters remind me a little bit of Mary Mary, where both sisters together are strong. You know Mary Mary, Tina and Erica. Erica has established herself solo.
Yeah.
Hallie has too.
Okay.
Chloe, I'm still trying to find where she's at. If she's not with her sister, I don't even know who she is.
She's trying to find where she's at, I think.
Yeah.
She's still trying to find where do I fit in. I don't want to be a mirror of my sister.
Yeah.
Everybody think we these good, sweet, nice girls. So I want to go in a different direction. But I feel it's just not in her. Just be who you are. Just be who you are. But maybe that's who she is.
What do you mean?
What she's showing you. You people just don't like it. She could be, this is who I am. Y'all just don't like who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we understood when we watched the reality show with Mary Mary, Tina is not like Erica.
No.
Erica wants to continue to sing and minister and go on stage and travel. Tina's like, I want to stay home with my kids.
Oh.
I want to chill. And she has just a good voice as her sister.
All right. So Ronnie says, thanks for the mention. My name is actually Ron. I always say Roni. Oh. Like a guy's name.
Like Haley, Hallie.
Yeah. So Ronnie. Ronnie. You got to remember Ronnie.
Okay.
Oh, it's just spelled Roni. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ronnie says, life jacket for mama and others too. Emerald says, I think that they will always be together, but want to pursue their own, accolades. That's what I think too. And Lenora, she hate question stuff because she don't never get stuff right.
I don't feel like doing that now, though.
Oh, you did that last time. It wasn't even this game. It was something else I was doing.
I don't feel like doing that.
And Rosebud is saying, hello, everyone.
Hey.
So we can't never do question and answer
Not
stuff
on the show.
On the show because she don't like looking stupid.
No, I don't like doing the questions on the show. I like to talk about things.
No, you don't like answering if you get it wrong. You don't like being wrong.
I don't like answering anyway, even if I get them all right. I don't feel like doing this.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
I thought that would be fun. You're so boring. All right, Simone Biles. I don't want to know. I want to know what's your favorite pizza. I guess it's pepperoni.
Hey, Mom.
I guess.
Mom. Would you like sitting and watching a show where I'm trying to guess Kim's favorite pizza? Thank you. My mom has spoken.
She ain't saying
My mom,
nothing.
when she went. Go ahead.
If you guess my favorite pizza the way you're doing it, if I say guess my favorite, the way they was doing was fun. But if you do it like, I don't know.
I don't mind that in a game setting when we're like with fun friends and we're doing trivia or something, but not while we on our show. We're talking about people giving our opinions on things. The most recent, you didn't come from the storm, hurricane coming. What's my favorite pizza? I'm like, I don't care.
All right, I don't care.
Okay.
All right,
Go ahead.
but it should be some stuff you should know though.
I do know, but I can't think on this. I'm not on, and you would think she would know by now.
You gotta know.
I'm not a on the spot thinker.
You
like
gotta
that.
know my phone number though, because
you
if you
can't
get
give me
locked
like
up in jail or something, you ain't gonna know.
I know
my
one
phone.
thing that how I am with like my mom and I. You can't quickly.
Yeah,
give me
y'all
an
don't-
answer.
y'all don't
give
like
me an
stuff.
answer. We're
Yeah.
like, hold on. let me
Yeah,
think.
y'all don't like stuff
Let me
like
think
that.
it through because I got to turn the music down in the car while I'm thinking.
Yeah.
She laughed at me the other day. I was trying to do something and I had to focus. I turned the music down.
Yeah, people who turn the music down to turn or park.
I can't
or something.
walk and chew gum. I gotta hold on. Let me take my gum out.
Yeah.
Okay, let me walk.
All right. Emerald says most don't know. Only a few have a clue as far as their path that they want. And
Okay.
William is back. William Hamilton. He said, "What's up, y'all?
We're still waiting on.
What's up, William?
M. Perk.
Oh yeah, we still ain't heard
What's
from
going
M.
on
Perk.
with him?
All right, Simone.
Go ahead.
Simone Biles makes history by earning her 8th all-around national title. She says it feels amazing.
Wow.
Now she just got married.
The guy she was dating.
Yeah, and people was clowning her.
Why?
Because they was talking about her hair. And she looked absolutely great.
What was
She
wrong
looked
with her hair?
fine.
You saw her picture?
She looked great to me. She didn't look bad. But people tried to make it seem like, you want to go look? Let me see. People tried, put her name in, Simone Biles wedding. People tried to make it seem like her hair was not nice. Wedding. Okay. That her hair wasn't nice. I thought she looked fine.
So
And she came back and said, Why are y'all so into investing in what my hair looks like?
She married him.
Yeah, she did.
That's so sweet.
Is this going? Okay. Can we go down to the picture? Maybe not, huh? Oh, there it is. Blow that up. What's wrong with her hair?
Oh, they probably
They talk about her edges.
Yeah, they probably saying her edges.
What's wrong
she got
with
black
Just leave
girl
her
edges.
alone. Leave her alone.
You know what's so
they
funny?
Tore her up.
His edges is better than hers.
Yeah. They tore her up.
Aw, Simone.
She was like, I'm not
and even under there, it's a little look.
Yeah, they tore her up. They tore her up.
Girlfriend.
You know, black women, you got to have that
what?
pressed all up, everything. She said I was running around, I was messed
and
up.
she probably sweated out.
Yeah.
The one thing and they always crack on black women and getting in the water. Don't get your hair wet. Don't get your hair wet.
Yeah.
But for a wedding day, you know everybody going, girl, you should have got them edges.
Well, that's why they
clean.
Yeah, they ate her up.
And she doing close-up shots.
Yeah, they ate her up.
But yeah.
But she was like,
That's
y'all, leave me
sweet,
alone.
though.
She was
That's
like,
a sweet
leave me
couple.
alone, y'all. That was a happy day. And okay, I could have got my edges all done, but I wasn't thinking about that. Most of these girls that in the Olympics, they don't think about hair. They athletes.
They talked about her, and the ponytail was her and the other girl.
The other one, her
hair, when you put her in the ponytail and little pieces be coming down. You're like,
but yeah, they was talking about her.
Aww.
But it said Simone came out on top with a combined score of 118.450, less than 4 points ahead of Shalise Jones, who placed second, per the Washington Post.
Wow.
So she broke a record.
I am proud of her.
She broke another record, and she married, she's happy.
Is he an athlete?
I don't
he's
know.
an athlete.
Is he?
Basketball, football, something.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, so she won. I wanted to mention that she made history.
That's sweet.
And that people was talking about her hair. Poor Simone.
Yeah, poor thing.
And you went right in on it. I'm saying, what's wrong with it? You naming all
I'm
the
showing
stuff.
you what they probably were talking about.
Oh.
But I'm happy. The first thing
that show you, I don't know. So my hair is natural. So my hair is natural.
The first thing.
So I don't notice nothing like
when
that.
When you said that she got married, the first thing I said was I'm happy for the marriage. Because that's what I was more so than her hair.
Yeah.
Because I saw her introduce him. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's dating somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's her. And look at her hair there.
Her hair looks
See?
crazy there. Yeah.
But she's an athlete.
She can. I guess they feel like if you
look, I'm trying to break records.
I guess people are thinking, wear the natural look if you're going to have it free like that. Don't try to.
But it'll get in the way.
Because if you think about it, and black women who know what I'm talking about, when you do the press and curl,
at least be tight,
or if you do the weave.
Right.
And your natural hair is poofing up.
Yeah, that's true.
They figured, okay,
you going through all of that,
it
you might
needs to
as well.
blend. It needs to, we're all natural, where it's fro and whatever, or all straight.
Yeah.
Where it's all blended in one. It doesn't look like an afro is here, and then the rest is straight like Diana Ross. That's what we're going to dog you out on your hair.
And don't start talking about Diana Ross.
I'm not.
Who was the other person you was getting ready to say? I said, don't you?
No, I said that they're all invited.
No, it was somebody else I said in the car. I said, and she's just like Diana Ross. She will always be invited to the picnic. Remember who it was? I can't remember who it was. It was another singer. And you said, and we would, and you could have went down that road. And I said, and she's just like Diana Ross.
They're always invited. They may not come. I don't know who it was.
Remember though? And I said it was a person, and I said always. It wasn't Anita Baker or nobody, was it?
I don't think so.
But it was somebody along those lines to where you could have gone down there. You could have gone down the road, and I said you can't go down. They will always be. It don't matter whether you like them or don't like them or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, always.
Talk about Miss Jenkins. Don't talk about Miss Jenkins. I like Miss Jenkins. Okay.
Yeah, I always. I turn around. It's like Niagara Falls.
Slowly I turn.
The Three Stooges.
Step by
when you
step.
mention Diana Ross' name, I turn around.
Inch by inch. Okay.
Did you ever talk about Diana Ross?
Miss Ross. That's Miss Boss to you, or Miss whatever he said.
Miss Ross. That's what Gary called her on what's his name show. Ricky Smiley. Miss Ross to you. Now, we never talked about this story, and this is an old story, I guess. Not real old, but maybe 3 weeks or maybe. Mississippi
Now,
cop.
y'all can look at this photo and tell something not right? A little boy and a police officer. And it's not all good ending.
Mississippi cop no longer employed after detaining a 10-year-old child for urinating in public.
So he peed outside.
Yeah. A police department in northwestern Mississippi was embroiled in controversy earlier this month. That's why I said it may have been a few weeks ago. After officers took a 10-year-old boy into custody for urinating behind his mother's car. Now, one of the officers
gotten us a lot because we did side of the road stuff.
Now, and you know that's against the law.
I know.
Now, one of the officers is no longer employed, and others involved will be disciplined.
How much is the ticket, you think, if we do get in trouble for peeing on the side of the road?
I don't know.
Because that happens a lot.
What are you doing, Mom? Oh, my mother in there listening to this story. She listened to our show like she watched TV. Reports show that while LaTanya Eason was receiving legal advice, an officer allegedly interrupted the meeting to inform her that he caught her son urinating behind the car. The child said he decided to do so because he thought the attorney's office didn't have a restroom. LaTanya says the officer was satisfied with her handling the matter, like a mom, by setting her son straight. He was like, you handled it like a mom. He can get back in the car, right? So we thinking it's over, right? However, various other officers soon arrived. Remember we talked about that? Why do I see 5 police cars pulling over somebody for a speeding ticket?
Right.
Y'all don't have nothing else to do.
And this person's not on the run. They don't have a warrant for their arrest. When we were pulled over for speeding, another cop came with the one cop that pulled us over. And I'm thinking, he didn't put nothing in the computer saying that these ladies are on the run. They got a warrant. Why you need to come and help him fill out the paperwork? And if you
do one, 3. Remember I told you I was in that one place and there was 4 police officers showed up. I was sitting there eating my breakfast sandwich. And he's like, yo, license plate is dirty. And I was like, okay, I'll clean it when I get home. And then he was like, I don't like you. I was getting smart. Like, I'll get it clean when why? That's why you pull me over.
Yeah.
Or I don't need 5 cops to do that.
Yeah.
You could be by yourself.
Did we ask that in Citizens Academy?
Yeah. One, they justify, but not 3 or 4
They
cars.
never answered that, did they?
They answered for 1, not for more than 1 other car. But the thing is, and then they got a call. And he said, oh, we got to go now, but just clean up your license plate. And I thought to myself, y'all, number 1, y'all didn't have nothing else to do. And number 2, it was a way for y'all to all get out and talk with each other. That's what that was.
Because you said how many?
It was a social hour.
How many came to your door that one time?
Oh, we had in
the
Chicago.
Noise calling for the noise.
My neighbor upstairs said that we had a party, and it was really a TV that was on, and it wasn't even that loud. It was some young stupid boy who just moved in upstairs, and he called the cops. I looked out my peephole. The whole hallway was full of cops.
For a noise ordinance.
I opened my door. And you could tell they knew that I was like, I opened my door and I said, yeah. And then the one police officer, I guess he was the main one because he was the one at the front, at the door. The rest of them was in the hallway, like a party. We got a call that there's a party. And I look.
It's just you, right?
Do it sound like it's a party? He said, no, we listened before we came. He said, just turn the TV. If you got your TV up, I said, was my TV turned up too loud? He was like, he couldn't say nothing. My TV wasn't even loud. And I looked and I said, y'all. And he was just like,
how many was it? What you think? 8?
Oh my God.
A good 8 of them?
At least 8. Like they coming to break up a party. It had to be at least 8 in the hallway. And they have a small hallway. As far as my eye could see, it was cops. They talking to each other. That's social hour for y'all. That's social hour. In Chicago.
God. Yeah.
I know y'all got stuff to do in Chicago.
Oh my God. A few, you can just stay outside and find some stuff. You don't all need to be in the hallway, go get somebody's radio.
However, various other officers soon arrived at the scene. One allegedly declared that the child had to be detained, leaving the mother speechless.
He's 10, right?
Yeah. The cop who showed up, who gave the citation, is the one that said, okay, thank you for talking to him about doing that. Don't do that again. you know, and then you handled it like a mom. It was the other cops who showed up.
In our Citizens Academy class that we went to, when citizens can go, we have asked cops personally, why do y'all each do different things when y'all pull over people or when you're trying to come to a situation? They couldn't answer because they got to go by the book. And according to the book, they all need to go by the book. One may come and say green. The other one will come and say red. And you're like,
And it says he wasn't put in handcuffs, but he was taken to the police station and cited as a child in need of services.
And this is other cops coming. This is not the main cop who assessed the situation, dealt with the parent, and then it should have been nothing else said.
Now here's a guy who's a former cop. He said he saw this story. He showed it to his wife and said, "This is sickening. Does it take 5 cops to show up on a scene and confront a 10-year-old boy?"
10-year-old boy for peeing outside his mom's car. He didn't pee on the building and the
chief says the department will get training and the officers are no longer employed.
They should have gotten training when they first entered in police academy.
But that's not even training. That's common sense.
I'm thinking in the books. When y'all sitting there, when we are sitting there in these Citizens Academy classes, we're asking you to your face, how do you make this determination when you do this? How do you do this when that? And they all gave answers by the book. Because we went to more than 2 citizen classes in different police in different areas. They all say by the book. But why they don't follow the book when they are physically there?
And you also have to understand for officers, when you say by the book, it's still interpretation.
Yeah.
It's like a judge.
Like a lawyer.
A judge too. A judge is going to say that I'm following the law, but I have an array of things that I can do within my own interpretation of what's going on.
That's scary.
Well, you have to. You can't follow the law because there's circumstances.
But think about it. If we're thinking futuristic.
Oh, well, AI is going to follow the law.
AI is straight.
Yeah, that's straight. That's straight. An AI would arrest him.
Yeah.
Public urination. You 5-year-old. Come on, buddy.
Maybe not. Because it's a certain age. Maybe AI would have said, you just get a ticket. Where's your mother's name? I don't know.
See, you still got to have in circumstances. What if it's an adult who has a child mind?
I don't know.
AI still gonna treat him like you see what I'm saying?
Because he's an adult.
You can't do that. You gotta have human.
They probably won't be able to go AI on this one.
You gotta
officers.
No, you said it's gonna be, but not in this.
I know.
In a drug deal, or something, a murder or something.
Yeah.
Send RoboCop in
with 10-year-old boy,
but not a human cop. For I walked across the street without on the line, jaywalking. A human cop. I threw a bag out the window. I hate when people do that. I threw a bag out. I littered. A human cop.
Yes.
Not RoboCop.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Let's see. Rosebud says if they don't leave her hair alone, I think she looked beautiful. No, Nicole. Emerald says they are always dissing her for no reason. I agree. William says, I bet you it's the ones who doesn't have anything going on for themselves. Yes. Rosebud said, yes, I was locked for 17 years. I was so happy. Oh, locks. When I never had to worry about humidity. Emerald says, everyone knows that you sweat it out when exercising. And Emerald says, you know what they say, haters are going to hate. Wendy says, it's Sandra Bullock with black kids. It's Sandra Bullock with black kids. Yes, she has two black kids.
She know how to take care of their hair?
You saying she don't know how to probably do their hair. Yeah, probably.
That's one thing of having a black child. Depending on the type of
Rosebud
texture.
says training. Mm-hmm. There's white moms with biracial kids that don't know how to do their kids' hair. But they ask people, right? You're supposed to ask people.
And you can get away these days now with the free.
It don't matter.
It's freestyle now.
It don't matter.
You don't even have to comb it.
Yeah, you're
just kind of mess with it and go.
Okay. Now, I always try to show Instagram or TikTok. Mm-hmm. Did you watch this yet? Because you always watch them ahead of time. So
no,
good.
I didn't see that.
All right. So y'all watch. This is so cute. All right, look. Oh, hold on.
No.
Who is this?
Grandma.
Grandma.
Who is this? Oh, no. Y'all need to know y'all history. Y'all pay attention. Everybody say Barack Obama. Barack Obama. I ain't said nothing about no M-bomber. Barack Obama. Barack Obama. That David eye is up and the other one is... Harriet Tubman. There ain't no Harriet. Harriet. Who is this? Harriet. Who is this? Barack Obama. Who is this?
Now watch again. I like
How
this
old are
again.
these kids?
Who is this?
Grandma.
Shut your mouth.
He said, "Shut your mouth."
Who is this? Y'all need to know y'all history. Y'all need to pay attention.
I think that's so. I don't know.
I don't know.
But the bottom line is, even if they little, they still should know. That's why he's teaching them that.
Yeah.
If you know your alphabet, you should know who these black prominent people are.
Yeah.
And especially with what's going on in Florida, that's going to be going on all over the country.
We have to teach them ourselves.
That's why I'm saying, we talked about yesterday, Jewish people. I bet you their kids know what a swastika is.
Mm-hmm.
So our kids need to know. If they at little age, oh no, they so cute.
Grandma. Rosa Parks did look like somebody's grandmother. Oh my God. Barack Obama.
And I love how he teaching with a spoon.
You know what?
Remember, that's how they used to hit you with a spoon if you didn't know what they were saying.
A spoon.
Aren't they cute though?
Fly swat.
Aren't they cute?
But you don't know how old they are?
Barack Obama. I ain't said nothing about no M-bomber. Barack Obama. That David eye is up and the other one is... Harriet Tubman. There ain't no Harriet. Harriet. Who is this? Who is this? Barack Obama. Who is this?
They don't even know who Martin Luther King is.
King.
This.
I just want to hear, I don't know. I don't know.
Who is this? Shut your mouth.
And then they gonna copy. The other one said grandma, and then the other one say grandma. Don't you love little kids?
Yeah. So a lot can come out their mouths. We gotta be careful.
So I say all of this. If you're not doing this with your little ones, you behind.
Hopefully they're doing it at the schools they're going to.
But you need to do this at home. You need to put some pictures up on the wall, just like what he's doing, and say, "Who is this?"
Mm-hmm.
And they say, "Grandma." You say, "That's not grandma."
They probably knew the ones at the bottom. You think, like Oprah Winfrey?
I don't think they did.
You don't think they knew Oprah Winfrey? Is that Michael Jackson? Who is that?
You saying Michael Jackson?
I don't know who that. I saw Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, I can't.
They may recognize her.
I can't. My glasses.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Hey, I don't know. They so cute,
Grandma.
And you don't even have to see them, and you know they cute, right? You don't even have to see them. And the one with the high voice.
I know.
I thought that was cute. Okay. Rosebud's laughing. She said training, I guess the hair. Wendy says, no, you said she could always come to the picnic because she has black kids. Oh, yeah. I said that. Sandra Bullock. And it was so funny.
Yeah, you sure did.
It was so funny. I watched something on television and somebody said the exact same thing.
What?
Sandra Bullock is coming to the picnic.
Yeah, she gonna bring her kids.
No, they were saying she's always. When people was talking about her giving up her award because of that stupid
that
blind
player,
blind side, and they said leave her alone. Sandra cool with black people.
She cool. She can come.
She always can come.
Okay.
Some Rosebud laughing. Grandma. So cute. Aren't they cute?
Rosa Parks. Grandma.
Catilia says, I have a friend who teaches and uses singing on the subject he's teaching, and the kids pick up the material quickly. Kids are really cute.
Our cousin, Kim can tell you.
Teaches science that way.
Science with music. And
I know DNA from him.
Yes.
Nucleic acid. I can't remember, but that was one of them.
Okay. He would teach all of these lessons with music. And my God, these kids learn. Kim would have the summer camps with them.
Yep.
You're right. Music and theater.
Science.
Arts.
And then come on, the original.
And they trying to get rid of arts in school.
Well, we know the original.
What?
Conjunction, junction.
What's your function?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock taught me we the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, secure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, to promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our prosperity, to ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America, until come over comes and says that you could get rid of the Constitution. You don't need it no more. You don't need it no more. You climb on the walls of the Capitol and you kick down the walls and you kick in the windows because you said you lost the election. That's the Constitution reunited the come over way. Then you run a couple of years later for president again, even though you don't believe in the Constitution, and even though you said you don't have to follow the Constitution and get rid of the lawyers that follow the Constitution. You'll have millions of people follow you, even though you don't know anything about anything to be president of the United States. Now imagine when we was learning rock. What is it? Schoolhouse Rock, and it was today. The Constitution. Yeah. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. We learn a lot from that show. I would even go back sometime and listen to I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey while I sit here and wait. Well, a lot of other bills. What if the president assigned me something? I'll become a law. I give and pray that I will. But today I am still just a bill. Why they don't do that no more? And one day there's gonna be a crazy congresswoman named Marjorie Green, and she's gonna put a bill about getting rid of the president for no reason. But I'll sit here on Capitol Hill waiting to be signed one day. Then some other Republican congresswoman's gonna come up before her. Okay. And present a non-bill, and it's going to be passed. That's so stupid. That's what these kids are looking at now. I know. The craziness in our White House and our whole politics and everything is just crazy. If you skate a figure eight, it would be great if you can skate. That's a number that goes round upon itself. Turn it on its side and it's a symbol meaning infinity. And one day, that infinity symbol would be used to crash into people's houses and show that aliens exist. It's like everything is tainted now. Why they don't bring that back? Why they don't redo that? That was a good way for kids to learn. Because they'll say something is wrong with it, it's racist or something. Well, I know the family with 3. Because 3 is a magic number. A man and a woman had a little baby. Yes, they did. There was 3 in the family. That's the magic number. Well, now it's 2024. A man and a man had a little baby. With that. That's not fair. A woman and a man can have a baby. A woman and a woman can have a baby. A woman who turned into a man can have a little baby. Yes, he did. There was 3. Well, 4 because it was no. They called them put in. No, they're saying theys. They're not them. There was they in the family. They and they had a little baby. No, they and they didn't have a baby. Oh, I'm sorry. They and they had a little person. Yeah, person. A little they. No, a little they. Not a person. Not a person. They and they had a little they. We have to be politically correct to do anything like that. You can't do family, dad, mom, sister, brother, Oh, okay.
There was 18 in the family because there was immigrants living with them. Even though they're not registered, but they had the baby, so it's a DACA baby.
Oh
so
my
this baby
God.
had a baby on the side of this part while the Sanchez was shooting at them as they was trying to cross over. That's
So
the magic
you
number.
can't do that no more, I guess. Because we always got to be politically correct. Okay, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do a Schoolhouse Rock no more.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, y'all. There was 3.
Oh, we had the donkey. We even went over our time, though. You know that, right?
Did we?
A little bit.
Okay. Donkey of the day. I'm on the last one.
Oh, okay.
So this is the donkey of the day.
Whew. People thought he was a donkey even on the first debate. He was acting like a donkey. But what did he do to make...
You always want to know who Charlemagne the God's donkey of the day
why is he donkey on their show?
We talked about him being a donkey yesterday, and apparently Charlemagne said the same stuff I said yesterday.
Okay.
Is why he's the donkey of the day. Saying that white supremacy is a unicorn.
That it
don't exist. It's what he talking about. He blames rationalized culture, not white supremacy, for race mass murder in Jacksonville,
Florida. Okay.
Yeah. A Republican presidential candidate is offering his take on white man killing 3 black people at Jacksonville dollar store. He doesn't think a mistaken belief in white supremacy is to blame. He believes that it doesn't exist.
White supremacy does not exist, is what he thinks.
Yeah. Even though the killer had a handwritten manifesto with swastikas on an AR-15, basically saying he hates black people, this nut job doesn't believe that it exists.
He just thinks that it's a person with mental problems and just happened to, just having a mental breakdown, and they just happened to be black, and he went to go shoot them. I don't know what he's thinking.
And so he believes that if he's had any prejudice, it's all come from the left people coming at him, making fun of his name and stuff like that.
Okay.
He hasn't had any racism on the right side. Well, buddy, you're going to be
It's coming.
You're going to be in for a real call.
Are a person of color. Let me just tell you that. You are a little browner than some of your people that you're going to be bumping heads with.
And you're also annoying.
Yeah, that's
And if Trump doesn't tell them to vote for you, they're not voting for you.
Yeah, you won't get no support from
Now, if he tells them to vote for you, they'll vote for you. They won't like you, but they'll vote for you.
Yeah, they'll vote because
like they did Herschel Walker.
That's why he had to show praise on the stage of the debate how much he likes him. Are you going to pardon him? I would. I'll pardon him. I'm just letting y'all know. This man.
His hand was up before they even finished the question. We got a question. If President Trump is elected, would you...
That's why everybody know. Before they even asked the question, I knew where that was going. I just want y'all to know I'm a Trump supporter. So
this nut job, I told you, at first I didn't really know who he was or whatever, but after hearing his latest things, he was up recently trying to sing an Eminem song, Lose Yourself. Eminem sent him a cease and desist letter.
Leave my song alone.
And of course, Candace Owens covered that on her show today.
The good thing about it, though?
No, about Eminem needs to grow a pair. Oh, it's so bad that he's using your song. Oh, you know what, Candace? No one wants you to use their song other than crazy Kanye.
Does she agree with this man, though?
She agrees that Eminem should be telling people not to use his song.
But does she agree with the white supremacy doesn't exist?
She don't believe. Remember, she don't believe in white supremacy.
What is it
Remember,
called?
she friends with Kanye who likes Hitler. You don't remember
so
all this?
So she don't think that there's anybody on this earth, in this world, in this country that don't like a certain race.
They say it's mental illness. That is mental illness. Not to like a race of people and discriminate against them is mental illness.
Okay.
But it's called white supremacy.
They don't like that as being labeled, probably. They figure it's just general mental illness that they don't like a certain race.
So she don't want me to call her a bobblehead then, because that's how I'm labeling her.
Well, you labeling her. Yeah, don't call her a bobblehead.
Let me see what y'all saying. Let me go back up. So that's your donkey of the day, that big dummy.
He's been a donkey from day one.
And we talked about him yesterday. I don't want to talk about him again. Rosebud said Ramasamy. Yes, I'm making fun of your name because you don't believe white supremacy. I'm not racist, right? I don't exist. I just have a mental illness.
He's only 38. Keep living. Keep living my
He's too old.
brown brother.
No, he's too old, like you said. If he was in his 20s, I would agree with you. If he was in his 20s, he's too old.
It was funny because I remember, I don't know how long ago, you guys can probably research and find out. It was some comment that Tiger Woods made about the whole racial thing and the golf thing. And I understood it at the moment, but I was like, oh, Tiger, you haven't ran across a situation.
No.
And he did. He did. He ran across a situation where he was not welcome in this golf club.
Right.
So what you got insight on that?
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, it's a little bit different than what you're saying.
Okay, go ahead.
He made a comment, which I don't disagree with him. Why do I have to choose whether I'm
I wasn't
call myself,
talking about
but
that.
that's what he was talking about.
Oh.
Whether I identify Black or Korean or what he said, because if you do one, then you feel like I'm not identified with my mom's side. If I'm one or the other, he said, but I'm very aware. This is the part you were saying of racism, because when I was growing up, there was golf courses I couldn't even go to. My dad tried to take me to them, and I couldn't go to them because I was Black.
Right.
I'm aware that I'm a Black man. That's what he said.
No, but I
don't identify. That's what he was saying.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the situation that happened where he received because he was climbing the ladder of golf and receiving all of these awards and stuff, and he would get that green jacket that they
got it when he was young.
It was one club they would not let him in, and he got upset about that. And I think he was able to get in now. It was almost like the Oprah Winfrey situation
when she couldn't get into that.
And they were like, "Oprah, I'm so sorry. Come on in. Come on in."
No, I think they knew who she was, didn't they?
No, I thought they didn't know.
They said in some places, maybe in that one, they said in some places, even now in
knowing
Italy
her
and stuff,
name,
they know who you are and they don't want you to come in.
Wow.
We don't want you coming in.
She had that years ago. She had that topic on her show about race, white supremacists, and it was almost giving respect to the ones that didn't favor Blacks.
Exactly.
They didn't like you. Whether
I don't
you was Michael
like
Jordan.
You. That's what I like.
Oprah.
I like people. If you're gonna be a white supremacist, all the way down the line.
All the way down. Don't do any favoritism.
I don't watch sports. I don't watch nothing with y'all in it.
Yeah, they don't like Black
y'all.
people.
I don't listen to your music. I don't watch you. I don't want to see nothing with you in it. I wish y'all would all go away.
And you know what's so funny about that is that they don't even realize the ignorance that we're imparted in everything.
Everything.
They don't even realize the car they're driving.
The stoplight.
The stoplight.
You got one of those in your two-teeth town?
A flashlight in their house. Things that we contribute to.
What? You said that's created by a nigger?
You gonna get rid of it?
Yes.
That's how ignorant.
So get your candle. Well, I ain't know that. Well, you know now.
I'm not gonna ever stop at a stoplight.
Don't have open heart surgery either.
Oh gosh.
You mean to tell me this thing inside of me was invented by a Negro? Yes. Yes, it was.
See how ignorant ignorance is? It's like how, oh my God, people just, but they were consistent. That's what Oprah noticed.
I tell you, we gonna have to put a stop to this. I tell you, a white man could have did the same thing. The one that's in your chest came from a Black man.
What was that on your? You like Howard Stern?
What?
And there was whoever.
Wake up, white
people! Wake up, white people!
Wake up, white people!
They're taking over. Wake up!
I tell you one thing: when the head of the Republican Party is a tall, skinny, green bean, dark man with a washama name, that's time to give it up. Well, Trump say vote for him. What?
You want me to vote for him?
You want me to vote for him when there's a white man on the other side, Biden? Yes, because he's on the other side and he's destroying the country. What? Oh, Lord, my head gonna explode. I got a pure white man on one side and a Hiroshima Shama on the other. I don't know what to do.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Lord Jesus. But Red Comb over and Orange done told me to vote for the woman shaman. I don't know, oh, Lord, murder, what to do, Lord Jesus. If I was you, I'd just stay home. I ain't put my name on no watching shaman. I don't care how much I love Trump. I ain't no woman shaman getting my vote.
I'm not endorsing no man of color.
Up there singing some song by another white Negro, Eminem. Lose yourself. Why don't you just go on and lose the vote? I'd rather have, I tell you one thing, I can't say this out in public.
What?
I'd rather have white Joe Biden than to have Wamashima.
Be my president.
Ain't no way in the world. Now Trump done lost his head. He done went up there in Fulton County with them niggers and then got his name and tattooed on him and stuff, and they braided his hair, and now he's telling us to vote for Wicca Mashama? Never.
That's true. How they gonna?
I'd rather just storm the Capitol. Let's just storm the Capitol than vote for
Ramashima. That's just wrong.
He don't believe in racism. Oh, buddy, you're gonna find out real quick.
Keep living a little longer.
Shoot, I'd rather vote for DeSantis.
Stay in this race a little bit longer.
And what kind of name is that anyway? DeSantis? Is he pure white?
I don't think
so. What is he? What is DeSantis?
Spanish background, don't he?
Oh, Lord Jesus. He's Spanish?
They got
Lord God.
Right?
Y'all, we got to look up. What is DeSantis?
Isn't DeSantis from a second, third generation?
DeSantis, what do they call it? What is his nationality? National.
I know it's got Spanish in it or Italian.
Ron DeSantis is an American politician, former military officer, attorney serving. They ain't saying what he is. What's his background?
He said his mom is from somewhere. I can't remember. Mom, do you know where his mom? Where's she at? I thought he mentioned that his mom or his dad.
We need to know.
His grandparent. They're not from.
We need to know what he is. What is this man? You can't even find it.
DeSantis. Do y'all know? Y'all listening to it?
Do y'all know what Ron DeSantis is?
What's his background as far as his ethnicity?
Why you can't find it?
His grandmother.
Ma, do you know? Immigrated.
Italy.
All of DeSantis' great-grandparents immigrated from southern Italy.
So he's Italian.
During the first Italian, whatever. His parents and all of his grandparents were born and grew up in western Pennsylvania. So he's Italian. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know.
Italian, you should be okay.
It's southern Italian.
Oh, stop. You should be okay with Italian.
He's right there, right?
You think maybe he may be involved with the mafia?
He's right there though, because I'm telling you one
Italians
thing. We didn't like when they came over here. You know that. We messed with them too. Them old southern Italians, but he right on the edge, I tell you. But that's okay.
You would do him before
his name ain't no River Mashama. That's all I know.
And his background is what?
What is he?
Is he Indian? I know he's Middle
What's
East.
his name? Vivek. Vivek.
Vivek.
Ramaswamy.
I think
is he Indian?
I think he's got to be a descendant of India. He's a person of color. I bet you if he put on a hoodie,
he's darker than me,
and run down the street, the cops would chase him.
He's darker than me. Oh, you said India, Ma?
I think he's Indian. From India. His parents.
Indian
origin.
Indian American.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't voting for no Indian American. You might as well put Gandhi up there.
And they quickly went to Obama being Muslim
African.
in Africa. This man.
Yeah, what is he?
Why they not questioning his origin like they did Obama?
Thank you.
Because Obama truly.
Is he a Christian? I ain't never met no Christian Indian before.
They could say he Muslim or another race, religion.
Thank you. That's true. Why they go after Obama, but they didn't go after him?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Rosebud says, oh, y'all laughing. Rosebud says, well, there's a place that we all know, and you know their nouns. Mm-hmm. Cotillia says hysterical, the threes. 3 in the family. Rosebud says, okay, so he been under a rock since the day he was born. Thank you. He said, I've never experienced it in my life. Ronnie says Italian, answering us about DeSantis.
Thank you. Yeah.
Cotillia says, The modern day mailbox was invented by Philip B. Downing, a black man. The folding bed was invented by a black woman named Sarah E. Good in 1885.
Thank you.
You mean to tell me
The bed you sleep
that
on.
folding bed I got for Cousin Bubba was invented by a black woman
Yes, it was.
in my mailbox?
Yes.
Well, I'm telling you one thing. I'm getting rid of that nasty old folding bed, and the mailman is going to start putting my mail in my pot, my flower pot, right outside the door.
See how crazy that sounds? People can be so
Those
ignorant.
khakis you got on was invented by a black man. What? I'm going to start wearing my robe 24. I know who invented
But
the
you know
robe,
what?
and it
That's
wasn't no
why
black man.
Dave Chappelle was so funny when he was that character.
Yeah, I hate black people.
I hate black people. He was that character.
Otis.
And
Cleotis.
Cleo. And you have to think, he's bringing meaning to that character and how ignorant it is.
Well, we came back years later to see Cleotis. We noticed he wasn't married to his wife anymore. Cleotis, what happened to your wife? I divorced her. Why? Because she's a Negro lover.
Negro lover.
She knew darn well I was black. I didn't know I was black. She knew I was black and she married me.
Yep. He got rid of her. Ain't that sad? Oh, I tell you.
You know the pencil was invented by black. What? A pencil? Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh my God. You can't get
No, they'll explain it away, y'all. Remember DeSantis and them in Florida. Slavery. We taught black people stuff, remember?
Mm-hmm.
They benefited from slavery.
Mm-hmm.
So if a black woman invented that folding bed, I bet it's because she was taught when she was a slave.
Oh,
what? That's how they gonna explain it. That's why they invented the hard
things
thing.
that we came up
That's
with.
why they invented the mailbox.
The slavery.
They was dumb, and we had to teach them, and we told them don't teach them.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, some white people, like you do your dog,
Mm-hmm.
you feel you got to teach it kind of stuff and give it a nice, beautiful house and stuff when it should just be tied outside to a tree. So these white people taught them. They taught them how
So
to
it's
do
like the
stuff
more
like
and
that.
more you bring a checklist of things that
They'll explain it away.
they'll say because of slavery. See how slavery helped us to get to that?
Thank
we
you.
invented all these things.
Thank you. Cotillia says there are 100 black inventors, but they don't teach you that in school. Thank you, y'all.
But they're trying to teach you a blanket teaching about slavery. And because of slavery, we're able to do all those
right.
things.
So that was your donkey of the day.
Okay.
Rashami.
Vivek Rashami.
Vivek Rashima. Whatever his name is.
Rashami.
And before I wasn't making fun of his name, but because he don't believe in racism, I'm going to make fun of his name every time I talk about
It's
him.
unfortunate that he said that.
Kumasame.
And I'm wondering, does he really feel that? Is he just trying to get push buttons?
Yeah, he believes it. And because he doesn't believe in white supremacy or racism, I'm going to make fun of your name every time I can. What does it matter? I'm not racist. Mm-hmm. Big dummy. All right, y'all. So that was it. Mm-hmm. You have anything else?
No.
What's my favorite piece of topping?
Pepperoni. I don't know why you like pepperoni over sausage. You don't like sausage?
I like pepperoni.
You do?
Yeah. Cotillia says, another awesome show, ladies. Thank you, Cotillia.
Thank you.
Okay. Don't forget to get our book, y'all. 100 family-friendly jokes. The link is in the description, and it's on Amazon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all later.